And we have team coverage on that slow and safe reopening. We want to get started with Way 31's Will Robinson Smith. He learned about youth camps. It's one of the hardest hit industries when the lockdown measures went into effect last year.
Will is live at Lake Guntersville. He spoke with a nearby camp about what this past year has been like and the hope coming with these new changes. Will.
Dana Naj is just up the lake a little bit from here is Camp Maranatha. Now, wind the clock back to May of last year. That's when Governor Kay Ivey allowed camps to reopen. But by that point in the year and in the pandemic, it was already too late for many camps like Camp Maranatha to open at that point. But this year, they're hoping for a whole different ballgame. At the end of the first week of March in Camp Maranatha, trees are starting to bloom, which means spring is budding and the summer planting season is well underway. For the last year, this flock of ducks has been the largest group the campground has seen. It was also an unusual year for Assistant Director Hilary Del Rio. She and her husband Josh joined the camp staff in April, right as everything was shutting down.
It was crazy. We were sad, we were confused, we weren't sure what to do. We were just so thankful that Camp Maranatha honored their word and we were still able to move out here and come to camp.
But a camp with no campers presented a huge challenge. Between empty cabins and a handful of groups staying at the conference hotel, revenues dropped off nearly 87% last year. A combination of Paycheck Protection Program and other loans kept them above water. Now, with the new Safer at Home order, they can look forward to bringing campers back safely this summer.
The day and overnight campers will never interact, so we're going to make sure that there's no overlapping with counselors or kids.
One of the ways they're working to keep both campers and staff members safe is to have a good system of disinfecting, making sure that all the equipment that's being used is being sprayed and wiped down in between use. With the mask mandate expiring next month, the camp is opting to not require masks for campers and staff since they will be keeping groups isolated. Del Rio says they are also encouraging staff and counselors to get the vaccine when they are able.
That's not a policy that we're going to mandate them to do, but we are going to highly encourage them to get that vaccine, just again to be extra safe as they're around other staff members their age and then as well as kids this summer.
Camp staff say they're excited to get back in action this summer. In fact, camp registration opens tomorrow. Reporting live in Guntersville, Will Robinson Smith, Way 31 News.
Thanks, Will. We also checked in with another huge camp for our area, Space Camp. Officials with the U.S. Space and Rocket Center say they're evaluating the updated health order and are working to determine the best course of action when it comes to what Space Camp will look like this year.